Welcome everybody to a very special day and morning for Georgia Tech, an official naming ceremony for Lettie Pate Whitehead for the Lettie Pate Whitehead building. We have a number of distinguished guests representing the Lettie Pate Evans Foundation. I would like to introduce those folks first. Joe Jones, who is the trustee and chairman. Joe, right here. Jones, President Emeritus of my band. Lee Trimble, Treasurer. Stephen Spear, President. Sergeant Vice President. Please. This grand old building you see behind me was one of the two first major structures completed in 1888 as a facilities base that allowed Georgia Tech to cast from a stage of imagination to a stage of reality. Before 1888, Georgia Tech only existed as an act of the Georgia legislature that was passed in 1885. Before 1885, Georgia Tech existed only as a gleam in the eye of a few far-sighted individuals who realized what this school would do for the state of Georgia. One of those was the great Atlanta Journal-Constitution editor, Henry Grady, who helped get the Georgia Act passed. As of the first two buildings that were built to establish Georgia Tech, only this one survived. The other one was burned down or was lost in a fire. This building, in my mind, stands as a great call over, from which 170 other buildings on this campus have spread. In 1888, Georgia Tech opened its doors to about 130 young people, and they passed daily into this building to take their classes. Today, our campus is home to 13,000 students. And while this building is no longer the center of all of our activities, it is the center of our history, and it is the center in the heart of all of Georgia Tech alumni. This building was built for a grand total of $43,000. In 1887, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution said the structure represented an appearance of symmetry and beauty, and labeled its location as a commanding one, demonstrating the life of the school will not be hid. They have an eloquence in those days we don't see repeated much today. From 1888 till now, this beautiful structure was known either by the name of Academic Building or the Administration Building. Today we're here together to celebrate the naming for a benefactor with a large and giving heart, the Lettie Pate Whitehead Evans. Associating her name with our most historic building is most appropriate, as my remarks subsequently will show. Miss Evans was a remarkable woman who was entertained by royalty, yet asked in her will that her name be perpetuated in some fitting and unostentatious manner. Miss Evans was born in 1872, just 16 years earlier than the founding of Georgia Tech. She grew up in Virginia. In 1894, she married Joseph Brown Whitehead of Oxford, Mississippi. Joseph Brown Whitehead, a lawyer by trade, was in fact a business entrepreneur, and he made history when he and his friend and fellow lawyer Benjamin Thomas conceived of the idea of selling Coca-Cola in bottles. They were then successful in securing an exclusive contract to bottle and distribute Coca-Cola throughout much of the United States. We all know how successful this venture turned out to be. Unfortunately, tragedy struck in 1906. Mr. Whitehead passed away at the age of 42 before the full potential of his business venture was realized. Lettie Pate Whitehead at that time was an extraordinary woman herself, however. She took complete command of the business in the family. Rising to the challenge, she became a savvy businesswoman. She made history in 1934 when she was appointed to the board of the Coca-Cola Company, becoming one of the first female directors of any major corporation in the United States. And she held that position for 24 years. 7 years after her first husband's death, she married Colonel Arthur Kelly Evans, a retired Canadian Army officer. They remained together until his death in 1948. During her life, Mrs. Evans contributed to over 130 charities. At Georgia Tech, she was responsible for the construction of the Joseph Brown Whitehead Memorial Hospital, Texas first on-campus infirmary. The November 17, 1911 edition of the Technique, which started new newspaper, states, the hopes of fond parents for years past were realized that on Monday afternoon last, many friends of Tech gathered for the formal opening of the new Joseph Brown Whitehead Memorial Hospital. The first $5,000 in more since then was given by Mrs. Whitehead as a memorial to her late husband. So there's a long history of Mrs. Lettie Pate Evans and Georgia Tech. In 1953, 1 year after the first 4 women were admitted to Georgia Tech, Ms. Evans passed away. Before her death, however, she established the lasting legacy of the Lettie Pate Evans Foundation. After a few small, justified payments to named beneficiaries, the income from this wonderful foundation is divided each year among 11 principal beneficiaries, all of whom are located in Virginia and Georgia. Georgia Tech is one of those select institutions. Today, total contributions to Georgia Tech from the Lettie Pate Evans Foundation total more than $30 million. And the portion of the endowment set aside for Georgia Tech is worth approximately $330 million. This is the most significant gift in Georgia Tech's history. And funds from the Lettie Pate Evans Fund have been used to improve almost every central building on our campus, including those you see all around us. Recent projects include work on the renovation of the historic Guggenheim Aerospace Building, the Chemistry Building, the Architecture Auditorium, the Mason Classroom and Laboratory for Civil Engineering, and the Sky Classroom Building, our central classroom building. In addition, funds have been used for our library, to buy laboratory equipment, and support many other worthy projects on our campus. Thanks to generous friends like Lettie Pate Whitehead Evans, Georgia Tech has been able to move forward and take its place among America's top universities. Thousands of young people have benefited from this great Georgia institution and are now working here in this state. In the future, thousands more will come to this institution and help improve our state's quality of life. Each and every one of them, in one way or another, will be touched by this Lettie Pate Whitehead Evans. Georgia Tech, we are grateful for your generosity and understanding of the importance of this institution. We are now today very proud to have her name graced this magnificent